I've been here for a few weeks. Yeah.
What did you say your name was?
Veda Scott.
Veda Scott. Okay, go ahead, Miss Veda. Continue with the.
I'm here tonight.
What was you saying?
Veda Scott.
No, but the question.
I didn't get to the question. I'm here tonight with the Briscoes. They're here for their Proving Ground match. It's going to be Jigsaw and Hollowicked. They're stepping into the Proving Ground to find out if they can, well, beat you and get a tag team.
I tell you what they got to prove to me, Miss Scott, is that they got some daggone sense. Them boys walking around looking like bugs, beetles, and so forth and so on.
Well, it's Chikara that's...
What does that mean to me? Hey, what does that mean to me?
This ain't the comic book factory out here. All I know, Chikara, they based out of Philly. I know a little something. I do my research. We started in Philly. It's kind of ironic, but when you get down to it, these boys are stepping into our house. This is ROH, so it's a Proving Ground match, and y'all boys got a whole hell of a lot to prove to the baddest tag team on the planet. Go ahead, Miss Scott, take it home.
Thanks, guys.
Take it home, Miss Scott. Come on, you do a little better than that. Go ahead.
Thanks, guys. This is Veda Scott here in Philadelphia.
She's a keeper.
The question is, was I right or was I right? Adam Cole, when you accepted that no-holds-barred match, you accepted the demise of Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, if you don't realize this by now, I've been doing this for a very long time. Fight Without Honor, Steel Cage Warfare, you name it, I've done it. So Adam Cole, I'll give you credit. You showed some guts. You showed some heart. But you just didn't have enough tonight. And you learned a lesson everyone before you has learned. In the end, only the strong survive. Oh, sorry about that.
Jigsaw and Hollowicked in the team of Briscoes with a 20-minute time limit, or if the match goes to a 20-minute time limit draw, then Jigsaw and Hollowicked will then receive a future shot at the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship.
Briscoes capturing the titles from Hassan Benjamin in final battle. First competitive action for them since that great date, 7-time champion now. Proving ground match against two of Chikara's finest, Bill.
I am extremely excited for this one. Chikara stepping into the proving ground. If they can last the time limit or score the pinfall over the Briscoes, they will get a future shot at the ROH Tag Team Champions. And both Jigsaw and Hollowicked, no strangers to Tag Team Gold. Both have held the Chikara Campeonatos de Parejas, which is the equivalent of the ROH World Tag Team titles. Jigsaw, his partner, Mike Quackenbush. Hollowicked, his partner, Delirious at the time. Both former champions in Chikara, now looking to carry that over here into ROH.
And Hollowicked and Jigsaw representing Chikara here against the Briscoes, even though they're not currently a team in Chikara, but because of their Ring of Honor experience, we believe that they perhaps might be the best competitive team at this point to take on the Briscoes.
They were selected because they are two of the best Chikara wrestlers currently going. They've been with Chikara since day one. Both 10-year veterans, have been in the pro wrestling sport since 2002. Both debuted with Chikara back then.
You know, a lot of new fans of Ring of Honor are checking out our DVDs, and I'm sure this might be the first time they've seen athletes from Chikara. And we understand that we might be seeing more of them as mentioned earlier on. Today between Chikara and which I think is great to see.
Absolutely, absolutely. And both Hollowicked and Jigsaw, their style, a combination of a hybrid of all styles, Lucha Libre oriented, much like the entire Chikara roster, which is unorthodox and highly unique. Chikara roster filled with masked competitors. Here we go, though, Mark Briscoe.
When we talk about Chikara being an experience, and I'll tell you, the Briscoe experience is different than anything else you'll find anywhere. They're not cosmetically pleasing, but they've been here since day one.
Look at this.
Great escapability.
Drop kick. The face of Mark Briscoe.
Against Mark Briscoe. So you're hearing nerves, but you know I'm sure they're percolating not too far under the surface. Because this is big time competition, something different. Now the tag is made, Hollowicked is in.
The Nightmare Warrior Hollowicked, double drop kick by Team Chikara.
Cover! They're dictating the pace here. And they're close to their home base in Philadelphia, so I'm sure that, it's not like the Briscoes have a massive home field advantage. There is some comfort in that.
Exactly, Kevin. Quick tags, in and out. Tag team continuity. Both these men trained together. They've wrestled each other, teamed before in the past. Very familiar with each other.
Succession of tags on the left arm there, double stomp across the left arm of Mark Briscoe.
Wearing down that arm like that, Kevin, what that does is not only is it a numbing pain which temporarily paralyzes you, but it takes away from your striking ability. It takes away from your ability to pick up, your opponent and suplex his body slams, whatever it may be.
5 points of balance. They focus on the left arm.
You see that?
Yeah, and that was a flying tag. And a clothesline grabs. Hollowicked may have caught wide. Not send Mark to that corner. But Jay's able to tag in and do some damage.
Jay
Briscoe was a bloody mess in final battle.
A ruthless competitor, Jay Briscoe.
Clobbered by chairs, by Austin Benjamin, but regardless, they came out on top.
Explosive sliding drop kick to the face of Hollowicked. And if you notice, Kevin, both Hollowicked and Jigsaw have their faces completely covered. They don't even have eye holes. They don't have a hole for their mouth to even breathe. So what that does is it plays mind games with your opponent because they can't even really see how they're reacting. If they're in pain, they don't know. It's completely. But right now, the Briscoes, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, what direction are they going in? You're not quite sure, but because the Briscoes haven't turned inside out, too. You got to wonder what Mark Briscoe, what Jay Briscoe, what they think of these athletes from Chikara.
I'm sure they're completely confused. They have no idea what's going on right now. But they're fighting instincts. They'll get in there and fight anybody, regardless if it's even a human being. Put them in there with anything and they're going to fight. And probably not question it.
Yeah, and they're getting close to the 10th anniversary of Ring of Honor on March 4th. Philadelphia, great part of history. Cover 2. Now the first Ring of Honor event. Jay Briscoe able to compete. Mark, too young at the time to get licensed from the commission.
Very first Ring of Honor show, all the way back in 2002. Jay Briscoe wrestled the Amazing Red. 10 years later, back in Philadelphia, and both Mark and Jay are the tag team champions. 7-time tag team champions.
Hollowicked is wide open there for an overhand chop.
Look at this agility. Hollowicked, that unorthodox style.
Shot coming down the apron. Great roll up, really driving his legs, but Jay able to kick out nonetheless.
Hollowicked trying to mount some offense here. And, whoa!
Escapability puts Briscoe's shoulders down again.
Jay Briscoe went for that leapfrog, and Hollowicked was able to catch him with a schoolboy. I'm actually surprised he was able to kick out of that. Whoa! Over the top rope. Tags in Jigsaw.
Jay Briscoe's down. I'm not sure he's weakened, though. He may have just been laying in wait. Indeed, that was the case.
Hollowicked is out. He caught him right in the temple with that forearm when he was coming in for the tope.
Jigsaw's a legal man, but watch out!
Oh! Drop kick through the top and middle rope to the head of Hollowicked, but here comes Jigsaw.
That kick, you can see how Jigsaw was able to use that long range. Well, watch out, here comes Jay.
Spine buster! Drives him to the mat, plants him. That move right there, if you hit the back of your head, right in the back of the head, sometimes it'll knock you out completely cold. It's a very, very deadly move. There's no way for your weight to carry over.
Jigsaw slow and staggered. Jay Briscoe is going to continue to capitalize, really pounding away. They came into final battle as former champions, and in many regards the villains. At the end of the night, they were new champions, and the crowd was going crazy for the boys from Sandy Fort, by God, Delaware.
Briscoes, right now, everybody seems to love the Briscoes.
They make no apologies for what they do. They don't change their style, their manner of dress, or what they say. But regardless, people love them.
Whoa!
Man.
Force! That drop kick right to the sternum of Jigsaw.
Whether it was the shot to the sternum or the fact that Jigsaw's head cracked in that corner hard, but somehow he's able to kick out.
I'd like to make a note, Kevin, that in Chikara, everything is completely contested in a family-friendly atmosphere. Anything like foul language or any kind of vile behavior will not be tolerated, and is not tolerated in Chikara. And that's the complete opposite of the Briscoes' way of life.
Yeah, that's every day. Jay had a steam like clockwork. Cover 2. Brentford there. Jigsaw kicks out.
Jigsaw not staying down, fighting back. Did you see the way he got his shoulders off the mat after that close 2 count?
Yeah, that was you know, a lot of representatives from Chikara here today, so we got fighting athletes from Chikara here as well.
A lot of the Chikara roster was invited earlier to the meeting just to meet with the ROH roster. You know, we extended the hand of friendship, and whoa, here we go though.
And the proving round is underway, and now Jigsaw, he's got to capitalize. Can he make a tag to Hollowicked?
It looks like he's going to be able to make the tag easy.
Whoa, did he make it? No. Mark cuts him off at the pass.
That was Jay who cut him off.
Jay just pulled Hollowicked down, and Hollowicked was unable to tag his partner.
Here we go, Jigsaw. But
Right down on top of that table onto the ring frame.
the way his lower back hit the apron, and then he fell on the table. What is this?
Oh, double stop right through the table.
Now why did he have to go and do that?
That's a question that's been asked about the Briscoes many times over the past 10 years.
And look at this. I think they may be content with the count-out victory.
Again, it's a win by count-out. It's a win regardless. Here at ROH, 20 count.
Jigsaw is done. Look at it. He's done.
Hollowicked had gotten wiped out on the far side. He's on the near side. Jigsaw just barely able to pull himself out of the wreckage that was that table.
He is in dire straits, no doubt about it. If he somehow manages to make his way back in, it may be doomsday. He got in the ring.
Just a split second before 20.
Look at Jay and Mark. They're almost laughing at the courage. Wait, who is that? That's Mike Quackenbush. That's Mike Quackenbush, regular tag team partner of Jigsaw. Former Campeonatos de Parejas. And is somebody else coming out?
Looks like
that's Frightmare. Frightmare, regular tag team partner currently of Hollowicked.
And as is tradition in Chikara.
Wait, Dasher Hatfield. What is going on?
When a great effort is being put forth, many of the fellow competitors will come out.
Fire Ant.
And cheer him on, and that's what we're seeing here.
Fire Ant is out. And Saturnine is making her way to ringside. In support of Team Chikara. The whole Chikara roster seems to be coming to ringside. What is going on? Green Ant now making his way.
So now all these Chikara athletes are getting a chance to see what the Briscoes do.
Rooting on Jigsaw. There's Soldier Ant. Whoever would have thought they'd have seen something like this in Ring of Honor?
Wait a minute, who is that?
Ultramantis Black. Unbelievable.
The crowd is on their feet.
Jigsaw is tearing loose on the Briscoes.
Tag, here we go.
Hollowicked. Hurricane Rana out of nowhere. Oh, go to Sleepy Hollow. Oh, jumping Enziguri. Hollowicked is hot dogging them all around. Rydeen Bomb. That's it.
2, no. So it's not about interference for the Chikara athletes around ringside. It's about support.
Supporting their fellow comrade in this fight, in this war, in this brawl. Look at these men going back and forth. Jay Briscoe getting the brand, hits the ropes. Big boot.
Tag, though.
Jigsaw had no choice but to tag. Did you notice that? He had no choice but to tag, even though he was in dire straits moments ago. Here comes Jigsaw with a drop kick off the top rope.
So Jigsaw is the legal man for Team Chikara proving ground match. If they secure a victory here, they'll earn a future tag team title opportunity.
Both Hollowicked and Jigsaw with something up their sleeve, double Irish whip. Mark is in the corner. Here comes Hollowicked. Whoa, but Mark steps out of the way, big right hand. Look at these.
A series of headbutts right to the face.
Relentless with the headbutts. Whoa!
Going after the mask.
Whoa, he's turning the mask around on his face. That is the most disrespectful thing you can do to a masked wrestler. And Jigsaw comes from behind, drops him on his head. It looked like he was attempting to rip the mask away from Hollowicked. Hold on. Oh! Jay Briscoe going after Saturnine. He doesn't understand why. There's a lady at ringside. Dasher Hatfield came over to stand up for her. Oh my God!
Oh, come on now.
Fire Ant up and over. What is going on?
Oh!
Super kick. Roll up. What? Kevin.
1, 2, go!
What the? Oh my God! Bryce Remsburg counts to 3.
So wait a minute. What that means is Team Chikara has earned a future ROH World Tag Team title opportunity.
What an an unbelievable upset here at Homecoming. Jay Briscoe, Jay and Mark grabbing the titles. Mark throwing a chair. Visually upset. Uh-oh.
Hide your ears, kids.
This is some bullshit. We didn't sign up to fight baseball players, bitches, dogs, and movie dudes. Let me tell you about something. Y'all just signed the death wish. Cause in Chicago, when we're putting these belts on the line, Hollowicked and Jigsaw, y'all bitches gonna die.
Wow! So April 28th, both Chikara and Ring of Honor will be in Chicago, and that looks like that's going to be the date for Hollowicked and Jigsaw's tag team title opportunity that they've earned with a huge upset win.
Ultraman is Black picking up the microphone.
Tag team title gold for Ring of Honor coming their way. I guess we'll find out on April 28th.
Who would have ever thought they would have seen Ultraman as Black in a Ring of Honor ring? Unbelievable. Unbelievable turn of events.
You know, right now I'm kind of in a conundrum. Because you want me to talk, you want me to get my